Grace and peace to you all. This is yours truly here once again, Bishop Bowser. And today I just wanted to talk to you for a moment about gangs, homicides, and gun violence in the San Diego region. And also looking at the overall picture in California, right? So first of all, California has some of the strictest gun laws in the nation. And many times nations that have lax laws gun laws in their states. It's most times conservative states, states with Republicans. And by the way, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm not conservative or liberal, but I just wanted to make a distinction here about what California and the attacks that it received from other states that talk about, California supposed to be this state that has these strict laws, but they still have shootings, they call it homicides and so on. But remember, California is the most populous state in the nation. And when you compare that to the homicides and the gun violence that's taking place in California, it's pretty low compared to states that have lax gun laws. Just take a look at this chart. And so as you see, California is dark blue, right? And that means that they have some strict gun laws, but they also have some low level of gun violence that's happening. And when you see the yellow, that stands for the light yellow or the light tan gold, whatever color it may be. That stands for low level of gun violence. The dark blue stands for strict laws on guns, but the light tan or gold or whatever color that is in California stands for the lowest level of gun violence. And so that's in California overall, but it also reflects in the city of San Diego. Now, my focus today is on black people because even though I work with black and brown, when it comes to gun violence as it relates to gangs, that's where black people really have a high level of homicides in gun violence. About 56% of homicides are gang related when you deal with the black community, and blacks make up about 5% of the population in the San Diego region. And so that's real high, not only from that level, but when you look at it from the level of just looking at the black community. When you look at violent crimes in the region of San Diego, blacks make up 40% of those violent crimes. That's 3 times the population. And then when it comes to homicides, blacks make up about 27% of the homicides. That's 5 times the population, where blacks are only 5% of the population. So we do have a problem among us. And then when you try to track those homicides and say, where with black people, what type of motive or related crime is it when it comes to homicides? And most 56% are gang related homicides when you talk about black people and so on. And so that's one of the reasons why I focus on guns as it relates to gangs, because that's what's impacting the black community the most. This study from Sandag is from 2021, waiting for the 2022 study to come out, a report to come out, I should say, data report. They did do a quarterly, but I want the whole year. So we have the whole year for 2021, and this is what it looks like, and so on. And so this is why we push for our youth and young people to fall back in the gun violence. And we find that especially, 18 to 29, that's where a lot of homicides are happening. 35 to 39, that's where a lot of homicides are happening. But also from the age of 40 to over 50 is where you find another group among black people where a lot of homicides are happening. I think from 40 to maybe 55, 59, and so on. So I just want to share that with you. And so we have to keep pushing peace. We have to keep having a conversation about having these non-violent conversations about not committing gun violence or any type of violence against one another, but working together, or at least, as I mentioned before, leaving each other alone. And you don't bother me, I don't bother you. At least that way we're not harming each other, killing each other, hurting each other. And I believe we really do need to start practicing self-control, right? Working on your anger, working on your emotions, but you got to focus on your thinking. Your thinking controls your emotions control your behaviors, and your behavior give you a specific outcome. It's very simple and very easy. If we start thinking clearly, our emotions won't control us. Our thinking will, and our behaviors will be more appropriately, and we have a better outcome where we're lower in all categories of different type of violent crimes, where the homicides will be lower for black people. And I believe we can do it. And so let's do it. All right. God bless you.